Colombia's defense minister says the military killed 8 key leaders of the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, or FARC. The government says the 8 were among 36 FARC members killed in a bombing on their camp on Monday, 185 kilometers south of Bogota. The strike came despite the FARC previously saying it will release the 10 remaining military and police hostages next week. For more, I'm joined live from Bogota by Gabriel Elizondo. Gabe, how devastating a blow is this latest military strike to the FARC?
Well, it looks like it's a very big blow, as the government here in Bogota is saying that this could be one of the biggest blows to the FARC guerrilla group in recent memory. And it's not so much the amount of fighters that they killed, it's who that they killed. Like you mentioned, 8 to 9 top-level commanders that were very much in operational commanders of the guerrilla group that were killed, including perhaps early indications are the nephew of Manoy Jojoy, which was a top military commander of the FARC that was killed in 2010. So it's not so much the number that they killed, but the high caliber that appeared to have been killed. And there's still going to be some forensics evidence going on to confirm. But boy, it's the defense ministry here in Bogota and in Colombia is very happy tonight based on this, because this could be a major setback for the FARC that have already had military defeats over the last coming years. This would just add to that even more.
Gabriel, with the 2 major hits on FARC in less than a week, is the government at all concerned that they could be jeopardizing the upcoming promised release of hostages?
That's a good question, and that's why we were right now outside of the International Red Cross building here in Bogota, because about an hour ago a high-level meeting finished between representatives from the FARC, from the Defense Ministry, the Colombian government here, as well as representatives from the family of the 10 hostages that are planned to be released next week. That's the question we asked. They say no, that the negotiations for the release next week are still going on, still moving forward, and these bombardments against the FARC won't change anything. However, I will say, though, that we also spoke to a mother of one of the hostages that's supposed to be released. He's been held for 14 years. And I asked the mother today, I said, are you worried about these bombardments, that it could affect the release of your son? And she said, I sure hope not. But she said, I fear that it's not going to help. And that's just her opinion, because you know, whenever there's bombardments against the FARC, her son, she doesn't know where he's at, and she feels that he could be an innocent casualty. But the officials that have been meeting here at the Red Cross today, they absolutely say no, it will move forward next Monday and Wednesday.
All right. Gabriel Elizondo.